Sorry, I couldn't resist. Anyway, what's up, guys? This is Storm Shadow, and I'm here to start my new vlog series of possibly one of my favorite cartoons of all time, Batman, the animated series. Now, I've decided to separate my vlog series into different sections. First, I'm going to talk about... one second. Okay, I decided to separate my vlog series into different sections. First, story, then animation, then characters, then good and bad, then final verdict. Yeah, I had to write it down so I can remember that. Don't judge me! So, anyway, let's talk about the story of this episode on Letter Rings. So the story starts off with... Wait. Oh yeah! I forgot. The first episode doesn't start off with showing the backstory of our character. Which is something I don't think any TV show or comic book TV show has ever done. Don't quote me on that. That's just a theory. But yeah, it actually starts us right in the middle of the story. By the way, if you don't know who Batman is, watch animated series or look it up, because otherwise, what are you doing watching this video? Anyway, the story of this episode is basically that in Gotham City, there seems to be some robberies, of course, of chemicals caused by what many people think to be the Batman. In reality, it's a giant bat that kind of looks like Batman, and yeah, I can see how people would think that is Batman. I mean, think about it. He's a man who dresses up as a giant bat. And as we know, Bruce is clearly not altogether there because of the incident that happened to him. So yeah, and it's also here that we see that the Gotham police are complete morons, because of course we see one of the guards using a tape recorder. Yeah, it's like it's not a tape recorder, but I don't have one, so just imagine a tape recorder. Or to make some jokes like, "You too can be a famous radio star, just be like me," or some kind of crap like that. And basically, due to some contrivance with the mayor and Detective Bullock, who I always like to describe as the J. George Jameson of the series. You know, the stubborn jerk who basically has had hard gold, but always has it out for a main hero, as it would be. Jameson, who just does his jokes and gets ratings on his newspapers and gets those for Joe Spider-Man, damn it! It's because, well, Detective Bullock is a guy who absolutely cannot stand Batman or vigilantes in general. Which comes to think about that's actually a pretty good reason. So yeah. And of course, the mayor, being a politician, thinks it's the right thing to do to bring this Batman to justice, as he is too dangerous for the city, despite how many times he has saved it from super criminals and thugs, because I am a politician. Yeah, so now it's up to Batman to find out what's really going on, and also avoid the police, so before he's not wrong accused. And yeah, that's actually it. Yeah, honestly, this is a pretty simple story with simple characters. I mean, for a first episode, it's fine, but yeah. There's really not much to the story. But with that being said, yeah, so with that being said, let's get into the animation. As I say, it's pretty good. Yeah, no joke. I mean, even by today's standards, it's the hand-drawn animation. It's good. I mean, yeah, it's a little dated, but come on, it's came out in the '90s. Gotta give it a little leeway. And for '90s animation, it's actually very good. The shadows are great. The hair designs are, well, interesting. Pretty much have that comic book style, kind of looking flat, but not too flat. I'm not an animation expert. That's just how I see it. It and of course, the animation truly shines in the action scenes. Like during the climax with well, Batman was was hanging on with his grappling hook to to the Man Bat, and well, going all across City. That was pretty greatly animated. Even some of the 3D effects, like when he's flying through some steel, those steel things that are across like that. I don't know what they're called. Or he's flying across the blimp. So yeah, the animation is great. And as for character animation, it works pretty well too. Very humanized, like a human animation works. I'm not an expert in animation. I just want to talk about the animation in general. So if I sound like I'm not sure what I'm talking about, because that's the case. So yeah, so far and story, some great animation that leads up to the characters. First off, we have the King himself, Batman. Who, well, basically, if you've seen the 1989 Tim Burton's Batman, or say the some of the direct-to-video Batmans, or say Kevin Carmel. No, it's the Christian Bale's Batman, and you know what the character is like. And here, Kevin Lorcoy, the voice actor of Batman, of course, gives a tremendous performance. It's the best. Of course, the best part of when he's talking with Alfred, who is, by the way, best Butler, and some people like shipping these two. Not gonna judge. Your fan fiction is what your fan fiction wants to be. And yeah, in this episode there's really not much to Batman, but we do see that he actually is he's actually very smart with his gadgets, investigating, trying to figure stuff out. And of course that leads to his alter. Sorry, that was my notification. Leads to Batman's alter ego, Bruce Wayne, because let's face it, Batman is who he really is. Bruce Wayne is his alter ego, and of course he plays as the millionaire playboy nice guy. And yeah, strangely enough, in this episode, Bruce Wayne's actually kind of more interesting than Batman. Only in this episode. Just say Batman gets better when he's facing off against better enemies. And that leads us to the villain of this episode, the Man Bat. And well, oh right, yeah. Well, if you've seen this episode, you know basically the twist. And if you haven't seen this episode, I won't ruin it for you. But yeah, the Man Bat is, well, pretty boring villain. It's just basically a bat monster. I mean, that's a cool friend and all, but really nothing that good. And that's kind of it for the characters. Yeah, I know there's other characters like the doctors in the zoo, but honestly, they're not that memorable or that important in this episode. So that pretty much covers the characters. Now on to the good and the bad. This is where I talk about I think it's all the good stuff in the episode, and the bad stuff in the episode. So first off, the good. well, besides the animation, the characters, I'd say that this episode actually does try to take his time showing us who Batman is and what he does. Like especially like the scene where he he breaks and enters into a chemical lab with when the man that previously was there. And we get to see him use gadgets like some spray, I don't know what it is, and some infrared goggles, showing that he's an interesting, he's a very good detective. Also, what I also like this episode was, of course, the action, like when he's with the SWAT team, or like I said the scene where he's flying around with the man bat. That his interactions with Alfred, yeah, yeah, and those are the only things I really liked in this episode. Now on to the bad, and yeah, the bad, I can pretty much sum the bad up in one word: dull. Which is how I would describe most of this episode. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not terrible. It's just that, well, for most of the episode, we just see Batman trying to investigate get what's going on and who the Man Bat is, even though it's kind of obvious who it is, and, well, yeah. Even the act, yeah. And the episode doesn't really get any interesting until the third act. Yeah. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's just that most episode is just, well, kind of boring to me. Not so much that I would fast forward for it, just that I don't know if I'd watch it again. So, with that being said, it's time for the final verdict. So, yeah, On the Wings isn't a strong start to the Batman animated series, but it's an alright start. I mean, it had some great animation, some interesting characters that you'll grow to know and love, and as for the first episode of Batman, it's alright. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's, like I said, it's okay. If you like it, fair enough, but if this is your favorite episode of Batman, you're gonna have to explain to me why. So, with that being said, that completes this vlog of my first Batman animated series. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, in the future I'll try. As you can tell, I'm trying to make my vlogs more interesting and sound more professional. Come to think of it, it doesn't sound more like a video content like a review, but I digress. Anyway, tell me what you thought of this episode. Tell me what you thought of this review. If you like it, like, comment, or dislike if you dislike it, because, well, I'm Storm Shadow. See you next time.